Hey, did you know? Joints are safer to use than water bongs. Water absorbs THC. With a bong, you filter out more THC than tar. You have to puff harder, which means you inhale more tar than you do with joints. And some bongs and pipes are toxic. It's best to avoid bongs with plastic bottle, rubber hose, or aluminum cone. As for pipes, glass, stainless steel, and brass are better than use than wood or plastic. Here are some other things to think about before you use cannabis. Number 1. Think about why you want to use cannabis. Is it going to help you or make things worse? Keep in mind that if you have a pre-existing vulnerability to psychosis, cannabis may increase your risk of an episode. It can also worsen the symptoms of psychotic disorders. Number 2. Choose your source with care. Legal cannabis products are tested for quality and are safer to use than cannabis you may get from your dealer or a friend. Avoid using cannabis if you notice any mold or mildew. Number 3. Try small amount first. Some cultivars of cannabis have a higher THC content and are stronger effect than you are expecting. If you know it's stronger cultivar, use less or choose ones with a lower total THC. When using cannabis, there are many things you can do to prevent or reduce harm. Be wise. Since legalization, there are more ways than ever to get caught up in the legal system. You must be legal age or over to purchase, possess, or use cannabis or cannabis products. You can possess up to 30 grams of cannabis for your own use. Be sure you know when and where it is safe to use, especially if you're underage. Avoid cannabis smoke if you can. Cannabis smoke contains tar and toxins. It's safest to use a vaporizer because it delivers the THC in mist form instead of smoke. The second best choice is to smoke cannabis in joint form or consume edibles. If smoking cannabis, avoid deep inhalations. About 95% of the THC in the smoke is absorbed in the first few seconds. You don't need to puff hard or hold your breath. To prevent burns, use a small piece of rolled, unbleached cardboard as a filter. If you're eating or drinking cannabis, take your time. It can be hard to find the right dose when eating or drinking cannabis products. You can get much higher for much longer than you planned. Use a small amount and wait at least 1 hour. Feel the effects before using more. Stick to one substance. Drinking alcohol while using cannabis can produce effects that are unwanted or last longer than expected. The same is true for other drugs, including prescription medications. Some people smoke cannabis with tobacco, but it's safer to consume cannabis alone. Tobacco has many cancer-causing toxins. Steer clear of the wheel. Cannabis impairs your motor coordination and judgment. It also affects other skills related to safe driving. Wait 6 hours after using cannabis before driving or operating machinery.